Welcome to Galaxy Log, a monthly video about observing galaxies that would be best seen in the upcoming month's dark window or near new moon. We will choose 3 galaxies for prime observation, with one each for smaller telescopes up to 5 inches, medium scopes 6 to 12, and large scopes over 12 inches. For Galaxy Log date 02.2014, we will head to Lynx, Cancer, and Hydra for this month's galaxies. We first head to Lynx, an elongated galaxy NGC 2549. I observed 2549 with my new 5-inch f5 reflector on a night of decent transparency. The galaxy in the 5-inch was first located with a 12mm super wide-field eyepiece. Here 2549 was seen west-northwest of the 6 magnitude star 30 Lynx, with a small, bright, slightly elongated glow and a nice star field. Best view of the galaxy is with a 5.5mm ultra-wide-field eyepiece. Here 2549 showed a bright oval center and the extensions of the galaxy faintly sprouting from the north and south sides of the core. This is a nice small galaxy that can take high magnification. On to Cancer and the Galaxy NGC 2648 or ARP89. Using my 6-inch f6.5 refractor on a good night, this galaxy was first seen using a 20mm super wide-field eyepiece. It's a small rounded patch of concentrated light that 2 11th magnitude stars point at from the northeast. Best views came using 5.5mm and 4.7mm ultra-wide-field eyepieces. Here the central region has a distinct oval shape and showed a faint stellar nucleus. The faint outer region going northwest to southeast was seen fading into the background sky. An observing note. A CAS member with his 25-inch f4 dial observed NGC 2648. Though not the best of nights, he observed 2648 using an 8mm ultra-wide-field eyepiece, and mentions the galaxy having a large bright core with the extensions fading out evenly. He also saw its faint edge-on companion, PGC 24469, whose axis is almost perpendicular to 2648. We move on to Hydra, an NGC 2936 and 2937, or ARP142. With my 12.5-inch f4.8 dial, I observed this interesting pair on a night of excellent transparency. Using a 20mm super wide-field eyepiece, we first located the galaxies that would look like a small fuzzy object next to what first looked like a dim star, but quickly realized that this star was actually the core of 2937. The larger dimmer object was 2936. Best view came using a 5.5mm ultra-wide-field eyepiece. Here 2937 showed as a high surface brightness round glow with a fairly bright core. The more interesting 2936 showed as a rectangular lower surface brightness patch of light. Using an inverted vision showed a slight curve or arc on its northeast side, and the southern side fanned into the darkness. Also, a couple CAS observers with their much larger 20-inch f5 and 25-inch f4 dials focused in on ARP142. I was able to get some views in these scopes. The 20-inch was on the same night as my observation through the 12.5. Here, of course, both galaxies were much more prominent, and the detail of 2936, seen with averted vision in the smaller scope, stood out here with direct vision. In the 25-inch, the sky conditions were not quite as good the night this larger scope viewed these galaxies. Still, the view was quite amazing, showing subtle details seen in the image. The very faint PGC galaxy off to the northwest, which looks like a comet's tail coming off a 13th magnitude star, was not seen with certainty this night. Over the past month, we have had one of the best supernovas to be seen in a while, in the great galaxy M82. On a very cold, clear night, a CAS member and I observed this amazing sight, which appeared to be near maximum for the supernova. I was using on this night my 5-inch f5 reflector and 6-inch f6.5 refractor. The Galaxy supernova stood out well on the 5-inch reflector, with best view using a 5.5mm ultra-wide-field eyepiece. In the 6-inch refractor, I used eyepieces from 10mm to 4.7mm, which gave great views for this medium-sized scope. The CAS member had his 25-inch f4 Dob, using 13mm and 8mm ultra-wide-field eyepieces. The views, shall we say, were phenomenal. The galaxy richly detailed and the bright supernova produced a view that rivaled many images. The supernova itself had a pale golden-orange glow that stood out. In over 45 years of observing, this is one of the great views I've seen. In other words, spectacular. I went back over to the 6-inch refractor to sketch the galaxy and supernova using a 10mm ultra-wide-field eyepiece. Even here, the pastel color of the supernova is seen. This became the final views of the night, which even with the extreme cold gave us a warm feeling as seeing such a grand finale. Well, that's it for this month's Galaxy Log. Clear dark skies and happy galaxy observing. Also remember, there's an amazing universe all around us. Explore it.
Galaxy Log is a production of Have a Stellar Birthday. We work with light, time, and people. Sponsored by 90mm Observatory. Backyard astronomy with small telescopes. Learn more at 90mm.org. Special thanks to the Chesmont Astronomical Society, dedicated to observational astronomy for more than 25 years. And to the music of Dave Luxton.